皆さんどうもおはようございます。
おはようございます。
今日はグローバルファシリテーションワークショップにおいでいただきましてありがとうございます。このワークショップの日本でのオーガナイザーを務めます私は株式会社ナレッジサインと代表の吉岡と申します。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you, everyone. Now, the material, we'll go into introductions in a moment, but I just want to make sure that you're familiar with the material that you have. First of all, you have the textbook. Now, that book was written by Janice and I.
Pre-work that we sent, so all of us have received, which is the good news, and majority of us have actually.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Yuko Sakai. Actually, I'm the staff of Axis Consulting. This company.
I'm now doing IT consultant.
Which is a very common name in Mexico and many Spanish-speaking countries, I presume. Please call me Bante.
My learning, I guess, just to have an open mind, and I would love to hear everybody's stories, and I would like to share some of my own ideas in this talk. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
So can
you please tell me about the most unforgettable experience of your life?
Okay.
I have some special experience.
I'm not
Thailand.
Yes, so I just reflect on my experience in Vietnam.
Yes, like
Your
mayoritarian.
And ask permission to check the words, the means of what
Those who are colorblind cannot see red. The elderly population, senior people, cannot see red. So over here, because they did not use blue or black. Right? Minus 2 points. Over here, they have some mixture and all, some dark, some not so dark, so minus 1 point. My question to you: what profile of audience are most likely to do those things? Check spelling, full stop, commas. What profile of group? What type of group members will do that? Not everybody does that, but there are certain profile who may do that.
Maybe lawyers or
Yes. So lawyers will do that. Who else? There are a few professions who will do that. Teachers, lawyers, teachers. Who else?
QC.
People who are kind of auditors, assessors, quality control people who got an eye for details will start doing that. What else? Who else? Accountants. So like auditors, assessors. They are very particular about accuracy. So when it's with the Chinese word, it's called the kanji. Then the other one is the, which is the original, the pure Japanese.
No, like it's just the pronunciation.
Oh, just the pronunciation. Okay. So what's the answer for that? Maybe you can help.
Could you help us explain something about that?
So like it doesn't matter about the spelling because like we can't spell it wrong. We can't spell it wrong.
Wonderful. So the spelling doesn't count in your case, in the case of Japanese, includes also which version are you using, right?
Like if we use
whether you use kanji or the other one, right?
Yeah, something
like if we use the pronunciation one, we cannot make it wrong because the pronunciation.
It cannot go wrong.
It cannot go wrong.
Okay.
It's a pronunciation.
But sometimes the meaning is very different.
Okay. Okay. Now, any idea that's the same will go together. Okay. And we'll do this systematically one at a time. Right? And once you get the idea how it works, you can go automatic. So I'm going to go this way. Jose, can you read out one of your item, please? Any item, one item.
First will be understanding on how to use the facilitating tools.
Okay. So can you please stick it here below? Now, the key word that I noticed there is use of tools. Now, is there anyone else here with similar things like use of tools? Please read out. Read out.
Okay, get to understand facilitation tools.
Okay, so please leave it there. Another one with tools.
Can we use to facilitate a meeting?
Is there something else there? Now, while waiting for maybe the last few pieces to come in, take a look and see if you would like to shift your item to another
So
category.
high quality learning experience. So after I confirm with you and you find the quality of the outputs enhances through the clarification. Beyond
Yes.
beyond the past.
We are making outputs of it. So, clearly organization of session material. Yes.
Beyond the past.
We are making outputs of it. So, clearly organization of session material.
Okay, so we have this set of ground rules here, and I'll leave it as and when during the meeting. If there's something we want to add, we can always add to it. So we will have to remind each other if we are following these ground rules so that we can have a good meeting. Is that alright? Okay, each country. Now we actually set up a branch in a few months' time or few years' time. Our profit for HBL will increase by 15%, and our market share will increase by 40%. So this is what the president and some of you through the online survey that we asked say that this is what we want. Everyone, can we ask questions if we don't understand? Okay. Otake-san, anyone?
I'm alright, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
So that the conversation, there can be multiple conversations and the conversations can go deeper, right? So may I please invite 3 of you to come together, 3 of you to come together, and 4 of you to come together, all right? So can you please reorganize your seating? So in a small circle here, a triangle or circle. So in your group, in the next 30 minutes, 2 minutes, please discuss and list on your worksheet as many cities as you think we should be going into. And after you have done that, I will hear from you and we will pick maybe the top 3 or 4 or 5 cities, and I'm going to write it here. But first is for you to discuss, all right? Over to you, next 30 minutes.
Change
This is a 45 minutes.
45
minutes down.
If you think it's the same thing, either way we do it.
Do we need anything else? No, right?
What do we want to say?
So, for something when you're ready, we're not pretending.
Increase and actually individual model faster, I think, because they don't have to make a consensus in time.
Today, we 3 are the process facilitator. So Fusan and Jose define current gaps and generate action plans. And the outcome, improve customer satisfaction by 20% by year end this year, 2016.
Thank you very much. So we identify number 4 as the main gap, and there is a tie between point 1 and point 2. Is this correct? Is this what you decided on? Yes. So we move to right in the gap part, and from here we will first is.
You mean about gap number 1 or gap number 2?
We're just doing gap number 1 here. Yes.
They're not available on the phone.
Point of view
Okay.
Probably have about,
Okay, sure. So I'll take care of the customers.
but not only.
Also, that's focus on that 2 connection problems. Then we have 3 action plans, and we decided increase internet service is the action plan. So we list to the action plans. Oh, thank you very much. I hope that's this company will flourish. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I've never been in a focus group meeting, so I really don't understand the mechanics. And I was thrown a little bit down like.
Beginning part and ending part. So I think every time, everything when I do anything to start, I get nervous. That's why.
The procedure that, and also my role is the first gap analysis. So the also serving unity, and the good point, it's mainly about listening and asking questions. I think you were very good.
So good point for him is that's a very good point. So listen actively, ask questions. Paraphrase the listening
Customers,
actively.
you are right, will only tell you about problems, but sometimes maybe compliments, yeah, on the current situation. And a customer is unlikely to be able to tell you the gaps of what causes it. So if you want, you can write many objectives, right? You know, first is this one, then this one, and then this one, yeah? But it's not really necessary because the agenda will tell you already. So you can just write the final objective. So if it is a final objective, what can we write?
And I agree to equal we can hear the idea so when the bicycle
That kind of stuff, right?
they have some bureau.
New market.
Want to use a negative word like conflict.
You don't need
The
them
opposite of conflict
for your
means
company?
negative word, right?
What actions are you needed?
Ideas form. To generate ideas, to generate ideas for building these can. Okay.
Thank you everyone for coming to this meeting today. My name is Luke. I'm glad to be your facilitator for today. And first of all, before moving to the meeting, let me just brief about our case first. So we got the request from HR.
Products. And you agreed to create cross-functional teams and as well to create a new sort of report to AI or something.
Yeah, okay.
Innovative.
Innovative, okay.
So I think mine is not AI, but it's kind of
High-tech functions. Okay, it's related, it's technology related. Seems good.
Okay.
And discuss on where will you place as a team. Yes, as a team. Each item under lifestyle group and under innovation group.
Yeah.
Please place them.
You could finish in the time. And seems like it's a fitting modern style of life is most low effort and high benefit. Right? So
Good time relaxing over lunch.
okay, thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to lunch.
Yes.
Last one.
And we managed to finish every part that we
I felt that at one point we were a little bit lost in our ways. I don't know how that happened.
So because you need the participants to feel that you can lead them to a successful meeting, okay? So they need to be confident in you to do this meeting well. So next, besides being confident, you also need to be competent, right? Competent will come from the tools and the methods and the process design. Of course, we are learning, many of these for the first time. So maybe you're still not yet very competent. So it comes with practice. So you just keep practicing.
And around the people, we can make nice discussions. Maybe I can try in my companies. So directly.
Actually tired for English for today.
keep learning as well. So I'd love to see you again. Thank you so much.
How everyone's so assertive in learning and in the discussions in teams and then actually practicing it and so yeah, thank you everyone.
Okay, go graduate the person whom you are the certificate that you're holding. Please go, congratulate them, thank them. And
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Picture. Congratulations. Really?
So I should ask what day.
Before we finish up this whole 3-day journey, I would like to tell something briefly. Our precious journey is now ending. At the same time, our new journey already started. Brad-san, Janice-san, thank you for giving us this great journey, and thank you for making us start our new journey.